we want to be free, and we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Miles Haley.
And I'm Michael Smith. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, and we're here with your morning announcements. The Environmental Club is initiating a TerraCycling program from now until Saturday, and they need your help. Look for the labeled recycling bins in the cafeteria to recycle your empty juice pouches. The money earned will be donated to charities and resource conservation efforts.
Attention seniors, the CRC field trip planned for next Wednesday has been rescheduled, and the rescheduled date will be announced soon. Talk to Mrs. Warren in the Career Center if you have any questions.
Our very own chess club meets Wednesday after school in Mr. Elkins' room HP8. Anyone with an interest in chess is welcome, even if you don't know how to play. If you have a chess set, please bring one.
Now let's pass on over to Karina Natsumi for your sports update.
Hey there, Wolfpack. I'm Natsumi McGee.
And I'm Karina Gonzalez, and it's time for your weekly sports updates.
For all you baseball players, don't forget that conditioning is on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Our JV wrestling team had a tournament here at CO last Saturday. Talia Cullen and Anthony Ortiz both won their pools. Way to go, guys. The wrestling team wants to thank NHS for volunteering their time helping out at the tournament. And last night, the varsity wrestlers had a duel versus Bella Vista High School. Match winners were RJ Wakefield, Braden Antuna, Jake Vow, and Armando Glitton. Keep it up, guys.
Our Lady Wolfpack basketball team took on Bella Vista High School Tuesday night at home. Unfortunately, our JV and varsity teams both took a loss. Our JV girls lost with a very close score of 36-35, and our varsity girls lost 66-50.
Way to go to our JV men's basketball team. They defeated Bella Vista last night 45-30, but sadly our men's varsity team lost their first game of the season 66-55. On Friday night they will be playing Whitney at home. They are currently tied 4-1 and it should be a good game. Be sure to come out and support. They will also be playing Annalee High School on Saturday at 4 o'clock. Show your spirit, CO Crazies.
For all of my wrestlers, I'm sure you are aware of the eagerly awaited WWE Royal Rumble on January 25th, 2015 in Philadelphia. The event will comprise of 6 matches, and the winners will advance onto the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania in March. Some top names of this event are Ryback, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose. It's sure to be an amazing event, so tune in on Sunday to see it all go down.
The first day for all spring sports is Monday, February 9th. If you are an athlete looking to participate, you must complete the athletic clearance process. Clearance packets are available for pickup in the front office. Please attend one of the clearance dates. They will be held on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of February from 5 to 7 in the leadership room. Athletes will not be allowed to practice until they have completed the clearance process. Stay ahead of the game and get cleared early. Well, that's all we have for your sports update. I'm Karina Gonzalez.
And I'm Natsumi McGee. Back to you, anchors.
There will be an informational meeting for visual art AP classes right after school next Wednesday, the 28th at 3:15 in room HF12. This meeting is for students who are interested in signing up for art, ceramics, or photography AP classes for next year.
And speaking of art, any students who had ceramic work in the Winter Art Show, please pick it up from the ceramics room.
Did you know that nearly 53 million people currently struggle with hunger in the United States, and that around 1/3 of all food produced for human consumption is wasted? Food is too good to waste, and now at school you can help food out of landfills and feed the hungry. In Environmental Club's Food for Friends project, Environmental Club has set up a food sharing table in the cafeteria where you can place your unwanted, unopened food. Only foods like milk, juice, fruits, vegetables, and unopened snacks are accepted. If you are hungry, you may also take food items from the table. Food that is left at the end of the day will be donated to the Elk Grove Food Bank. So remember today at lunch, don't dump, donate.
Interested in joining the Culinary Academy next year? If you are not sure or have any questions, feel free to stop by the Culinary Building during passing periods, before school, or at lunch and ask Mrs. Hawk about it. Applications are available at the Culinary Building and are due at the end of the month. Now let's hear a word from our Executive Director, Sean Stroud.
Good morning, Wolfpack. This is Sean Stroud once again, here for another round of sharing feedback regarding Wolfpack TV sent by members of the school. Now first, I would like to address the fact that we do give out the names of people who send us feedback as opposed to just leaving them anonymous. The reason this is so is because we think if you truly believe in what you're saying, you shouldn't really feel ashamed of speaking with your name, just as our In the News anchors have their names and faces on air when they give out their editorials. And also, my intention with this segment is not to bash or put down our commentators, as some people have suggested to me. I am simply giving the audience the opportunity to give their opinions on the show and what is said on WPTV. So with that said, first up for today is Junior Autumn Murphy, who was kind enough to send us a lengthier response than usual. I'll share what I think to be the most important piece of that right now. Since the main audience of WPTV are high schoolers, it is extremely important to get high schoolers and adults accustomed to opinions because there is no way to circle around them. They will simply just exist. I find it funny that a recent responder used the phrase brainwash to describe your segment. What exactly are you brainwashing? Is the responder unaware that because the audience is young, that you must make your segments opinion-free to be safe and politically correct? People are people, and people have opinions. Next up is our senior Rowan Jones, who wrote us the following message. I love your commentary. Keep it up. Yeah, that's all from Rowan today. That was certainly a shorter comment than usual, but it's still appreciated nonetheless. Thank you. Our final feedback of the day is from sophomore Maya Brady in response to John's editorial back on Friday. The reporting of LGBT plus focused news and happenings are especially refreshing to hear about in the mostly LGBT plus negative to indifferent environment of COHS. Its continuance will definitely be appreciated by not only me, but I'm sure many other fellow members of the LGBT community as well. That concludes this week's feedback review. Remember that we are still seeking feedback from any students or staff members who wish to voice their opinion on air. Now that that's over with, let's get back to the show.
Unity Day will be held at COHS on February 11th. Forms are available at the leadership windows. They are due no later than January 30th. Contact Bailey Coben on School Loop if you have any questions.
Applications for the broadcasting pathway are now available, and we are partnering with digital media as well this year. Please see Mr. Youngs or Mrs. Wright or Miss Wright for information.
Our dance company Hype is now holding auditions. Please see Miss Hendricks for more information.
Hammer, scuba, flick, what are these, you ask? Frisbee throws. Join us for a pickup game of Ultimate Frisbee Monday, January 26th from 3:30 to 4:30. Don't know how to throw? Arrive a few minutes early and we'll work on the basics, backhands, and forehands. See you on the field.
Attention all Link crew members. You have a meeting today in the Black Box during Wolfpack Hour. Please check in with your advocacy teacher and proceed to the meeting, and make sure to bring a list of all your freshmen in your crew.
Well, that's all we've got for you today. I'm Miles Haley.
And I'm Michael Smith. Remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack. 125 days until graduation, seniors.